What's going on, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo. Welcome back to Nintendo Switch. Welcome back to Splatoon 2. We're ready to turf word up for 2 more rounds. This time rocking the baby blue against the baby pink. We are going to do our best, and let me tell you, this was a really rough round. They had it set up so that 4 of us were playing on one side of a big, like, giant circular pavilion, and 4 players were playing on the other side, so I couldn't see the people that were punishing us in this round, but they were painful, and our squad was just poor this time, but I still managed to get top spot both rounds, so you'll see what happens, and if we can overcome that hardship. But I am just like more and more so eager for Switch, and I think that really, the more I think about it, the more I read, the more excited I am for this system. And even though at first blush I was initially like, holy crap, that presentation was really weird, really targeted at, like, I don't know who, and didn't show off any of the things that I was excited about from the rumors, I think everything is going to be a-okay. And so I think, like, all in all, like, we all need to just, like, breathe and trust. As dumb as that sounds, as it kind of sounds like sort of a like silly thing to do, I think it's really the right thing to do here, because the most important thing is the promise and the actual function of the system, right? And they made the promise and they delivered the function, and so eventually the games will come, and there is a probably Game of the Year contender right at launch, and then there's a steady supply of titles as we go. And I've been reading a lot of comments and interviews from Reggie Fils-Aimé, president of Nintendo America, and his like justification and reasoning for why the Switch will succeed where the Wii U did not, to me, like, really makes me breathe easy. His 2 main reasons are, 1, the fact that it has this sort of portability and a true, like, sense of purpose, and 2, that there will be a steady flow of games, and that is, like, freaking critical. The Wii U suffered tremendously from just big old breaks, and I think the reason the Switch is not as insane at launch is because they want to guarantee that right from the get-go that never happens. And so the fact that we're going to have steady releases like Splatoon 2 from start to, you know, maybe it'll never finish, I don't know. Will this be a forever system? Will it be a 10-year cycle, a 5-year, a 3-year? I don't know. But from whenever it does finish, from start to whenever it does finish, I think is really important and imperative. And the fact that we are going to get a ton of great games, like, you can't be more excited. And Splatoon is one that I think is, like, a really important game, because it is... it was super important on Wii U, but it becomes even more important to me on Switch, because Switch is going to be a much bigger seller than Wii U, right? And so this is Nintendo's, like, first truly successful non-Mario character IP in forever. I mean, considering, like, the Smash Brothers lineup as really everybody that's Mario characters. So, like, I'm considering, like, Pikmin, I'm considering Donkey Kong, all that as, like, Mario characters. But Splatoon being, yeah, we got floored. That's, oof. I don't think my teammates knew the idea was to spread paint. I think they just swallowed it all. But I still got top of the leaderboard. And look at that. We were all like 5, 6, 7, 8, and blam, got crushed. Anyhow, I think that, here's the menu, by the way, if you're curious what this looked like. I don't think I showed it in my first video. This is the whole, like, hey, you can pick the weapons and matchmaking similar to Splatoon 1. Although I do hope that they're able to speed up the whole matchmaking process with Splatoon 2, and that new app that they're going to debut for their online service seems to now be housing voice chat, matchmaking, messaging, all that, which is going to be really weird. It's either a great smart play because everyone has a smartphone and you can easily find people, or it's very dumb because no one wants to have both at once, the Switch and the smartphone, like, using them simultaneously. Nonetheless, let's get another round underway. We are orange this time. True blue, well, actually it's purple versus orange. So I think, like, now getting Splatoon out there into many people's hands, and it's going to be a summer title, so kids are going to be off school, and even though everyone says, like, summer is a terrible time to release games, May is a great month for Rockstar always, and I think June or whenever this comes out can be a great month for Splatoon. There's going to be, you know, the initial surge of 2 million systems they've said, you know, pushed out there and sold through. Bam, those are going to sell out real quick. But by summer, by June, whenever this thing comes out, there should be a much more plentiful supply of Switches, and so this could be a big hit, and it will be a great game to show off sort of the fun, vibrancy, and color, and just sort of more I don't know, more happy tone that Nintendo takes that no one else is doing. You know, we could talk about a million reasons why 2016 or the world in general are just a rotten place right now. And it's really cool to have Nintendo out there saying, you know what, we don't care. We're going to do our own thing, and we're going to do it our own way, and we're going to do it whether you like it or not. And I really hope that this time it works for them. I really hope that this is a successful time, and it bridges the gap, the success of the Wii with the mainstream, the success of things like the N64 and GameCube with the hardcore, and I hope the Switch is a system that really can speak to both audiences, and it seems like thus far it is, because the games, if you look at them, are hardcore games. There's a really interesting article by Wired magazine showing how this is actually for hardcore. Look at what titles they put out there. Zelda Breath of the Wild, a big open-world hardcore game. You know, Xenoblade 2, all the RPG focus, stuff like Splatoon. 1-2 Switch is yeah, there. Snipper clips are yeah, there, but they are not what is touted. Super Mario Odyssey, back to the core Mario. This is shaping up to be a very awesome system for the core Nintendo core gamer fan, and yet the promise of it, the actual, the reason for its existence, this multi-functional, portable / home console that can be played with other people, locally, online, in all these awesome fashions, simply, is a much more of a casual sell, but it also has hardcore implications. And so at every turn, it looks like they're satisfying both. And that is a, you know, it could be a double-edged sword, or it could be a double-edged taco that is delicious at both ends, and then you meet in the middle for the best bite of all. The juiciest, most savory bit is right in the center. And I hope that's what happens. So when we come to next year in January, we're like, dang, Switch is like firing on all cylinders. It's got a great 2018 lineup. 2017 was fantastic. You know, there's more coming in 2017. Nintendo has to be mindful of the fact that E3 is right around the corner. And, well, not literally, but boy, it'll get there quick. And they will have more to show and more surprises there. So I have really relinquished all worry about Switch. I think this is going to be an amazing system that may have a little bit of a slow start just in terms of volume, but I think it's going to be brilliant. And if they're able to bridge the gap between hardcore appeal and casual appeal, I think we have a winner in our hands, and I think we may see a return to Nintendo glory. Did we do it this time, guys? Ugh, we were close. 41 to 48, and I still take the top of the leaderboard. And in fact, taking top of the leaderboard this time earned me a freaking Wind Waker Zelda plushie. So I'll take it. 953, almost flat god status. We'll search for that soon. Until that time, everyone, thanks so much for watching this today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, fantastic. Like a button, and we'll see you all. What am I saying? Later.